This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. He's having a go. Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Back to within one. Interesting. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Out to the right. Japan, moments now away from seeing this one out. And here's Wirtz. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
Goes for a shot! Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Now he's off and running. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Played out towards the right wing. Hakimi plays it in. Van de Ven. 5 minutes to add. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. João Neves. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Japan pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Eze. Now Van de Ven. Eze. Now Van de Ven. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich just loves to go forward whenever he can. Tonali. Hakimi. It's a good run down the right.
Oh, great feat, that.
Quick look, then plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Shot could be on. Bellingham! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Ndika has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Oh no, this does not look... And a chance! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the lead now is 2. He's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Extra time reaches half-time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Mbappe. And it's Wirtz. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe. Chooses to go back. Nicely spread. Now it's Kimmich. Played into the middle. He gets big! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. João Neves. Eze. Played with finesse. Brilliantly cut out. Alvarez. Hakimi. Alvarez. That is ended up in no man's land. Van de Ven. Tonali did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Bellingham. Alvarez. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Chouameni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Reinders. And here's Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Looks to the other side.
Oh, well spotted.
Nicely shaped ball. Pass somewhat off target. Forwards and with intent. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Vinicius Junior. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Opts for safety. Nuno Mendes. And here's Thuram. No way through. Haaland! And the ball's come loose here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's come backwards here.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Reinders did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Good ball, good take. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chouameni. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Looking for options for movement. Goes for a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Big chance! It's in for the pieces! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would...
Can he finish? It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well,
he's given it away. Shoots! Rice. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Reinders. Now, this could be a chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Back into the middle. Oh, important interception. Vinicius Junior could move up a gear here. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward down that flank. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly.
Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Thuram. Reinders tries a shot! And it's in! They're back within reach! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't. And there's the end of the first half. And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Chouameni. Hakimi to Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Thuram. Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And it's Hakimi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi has crossed into the middle. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. Van de Ven. Thuram might just make this. Thuram. The ball has bounced loose now. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Picked out. Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. And he's gone looking for safety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Thuram. Played out to the left flank. Fires it in low. Vitinha. Vinicius Junior. Nicely worked. Unai Simon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bruno Fernandes. And he's worked it through. And he welcomes it in. Engages and forces him off the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Chouameni looking for the run. Eze. Oh, this looks sharp. Vinicius Junior. Japan can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Real chance! It's anyone's ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great ball, and he's in here. Played out towards the right wing. Alexander, he gets big. It's in. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Oh, this looks sharp. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, football certainly runs deep in the Reinders family, but unlike his father or brother, this guy, Tiani Reinders, is someone who can take control of the game from centre midfield. I suspect we're going to see a little bit of everything from him here. He's box to box.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's gone backward here, and it's Rice. And now they can spring out of defence. A probing pass. Ndika. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Vinicius Junior played into space. Hakimi. Can he get it through? Thuram. He's being urged to shoot.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Alexander-Arnold. And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And that was very necessary. And back to the keeper they go. Hakimi. Howson. And it's Hakimi. Thuram. Howson. And Mendes. That's a super give and go. And that's aimed in. Big header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's... Tries a shot! Goal! Japan! That was easy. Almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Japan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a...
And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Half an hour played now. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's been shifted off it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Played towards the other side. Chouameni. Matheus Cunha. Reinders. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Reinders. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Japan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Reinders. Matheus Cunha. Oh, chance for a shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Japan are looking to break at pace. Reinders. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Rice. That's been cut out, well played. Bruno Fernandes. He's found a way through. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Havertz! And he's there to get it away. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Japan leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half. Japan carrying a 1-goal lead. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by...
Holland! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Matheus Cunha thinks about the shot. Nicely weighted ball, and it's made its way to him. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Thuram is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Reinders threads one in. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Reinders. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Bruno Fernandes. Van de Ven. And here's Thuram. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Hakimi. And it's Tchouaméni. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Matheus Cunha. He's beaten the last man. He's through. It's one-on-one. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Goes for a shot! He scores! Paris Saint-Germain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Ndika. Japan looking to pass their way through. And he's worked it through. Picked out Haaland! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Reinders, and it's Mendes. He has found the way through. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Terrific header! That is ended up in no man's land. Played back in. Bruno Fernandes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, smashing! And it's come back out to him. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Japan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Floated through. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! First blood drawn. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Japan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Chouameni. Matheus Cunha. Reinders. Looking for options for movement. And it's Chouameni. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chouameni. Tries to play it through. Matheus Cunha. And he's cut it out. Bruno Fernandes, looking for a runner, chips it through. Now it's Haaland. Backward it goes, shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Vinicius Junior gets it away. And it's come back to the keeper.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chouameni. Reinders. Goes for a shot! Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb...
Chance for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Thuram really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Alexander-Arnold, the regular corner taker. And that has been cleared. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Japan have the chance to go the other way. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Might want to be careful there.
Bruno Fernandes. Japan finding their passes. Havertz. Havertz plays it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Chouameni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Reinders. Chouameni. For Rice. Matheus Cunha. Havertz.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Dink through. That's the keeper's ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. That'll be a corner. Corner number 2 then. Chooses to go back. Japan are looking to go forward now. He's on it. Can he get away? Havertz. And Reinders. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. And it's Reinders. Very nicely done. Now it's Reinders. And he's managed to get free. Cross. It's a mighty effort! Goal! 2 to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. He watched it all the way. And the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking.
And we hit half-time. How would you review the first half?
Japan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So we're straight back at it at the start of Vinicius Junior. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the shot at goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Japan have their second corner now. Well, that has not gone well. Thuram. Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a searching pass. Howson. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Japan have their third corner. Haaland! And that is a truly outstanding save. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Big chance! Well, now it's in for the pieces! And it's in! It is no contest! It is a landslide! And he's only too grateful. And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach. Vinicius Junior! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. There is the breakthrough.
Thuram really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Mendes looking to play it into the box. Courtois gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. It's not an especially good pass, that. Vinicius Junior. Chouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Caught offside that time. Not the most accurate pass. Havertz. Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Reinders. He's in space and looking for options. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty. He's had a shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Van de Ven. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Reinders. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Harrison clears it away. Picked out brilliantly. And the finish! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
3-0 and things are starting to look... It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Haaland shoots! Oh, denied at the last.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, smashing header! He can get that clear. Hakimi. A probing pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nuno Mendes. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Bruno Fernandes. He has a look up. Referee has just said play on. Rice. No, he's had it taken off him. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
They're still trying to make a game of this. And that has been cut short. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Reinders. He has found the way through. In towards the back. He's got tall. Oh, he got himself into a great position. Ndika does really well to win the ball there. Rice gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Thuram. Oh, just skips past his man. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! It's there! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the... And the half-time whistle goes.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Japan looking to pass their way through. Can he get it through? Thuram. Reinders.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Reinders does really well there. He is strong. And he's worked it through. So much time and space here. Chooses to go back. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Thuram. Alexander-Arnold. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He gets... In he goes again! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. And it's Reinders. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to get it away. Rice. Oh, that's well spotted. Branthwaite kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Reinders looks to get on the end of this. Now it's Thuram. Little pass back. Vinicius Junior. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Looking for the run. Chance! Sticks it away! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And he's there to clear it. Chouameni. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Looking to play him in. Played out towards the right wing. Played into the middle. Climbs up big! Oh, what has happened here? Van der Ven. Oh, good take in a good area.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Thuram picks it up out wide. Japan have a free kick. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Bellingham. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's found a way through. Out to the right. Eze. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vitinha. He might be in here. And he's cut it out. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
This could be their final throw of the dice.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
And that has left him in a heap. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Now it's Wirtz. No way. He's going for goal! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Japan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is a little undercooked. Yildiz! And that certainly packed a punch. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
I'm sitting here wondering, Peter, what Roberto Donadoni's main role is going to be. One of Italy's greatest ever wingers. He can run and beat defenders. We've seen that all so often. And he can get from box to box if needed.
Yeah, well, he does have an extraordinary work rate and extraordinary energy levels too.
Yeah, and he's got the intelligence to strike the perfect balance between the two.
Ricci. No, it's come to nothing. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well read, nice interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rafael Leao, And that's been slipped through. Oh, look, shot at goal! Still goalless at the moment.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a good ball out wide. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking to play him in. And this is Hullet. Flings in across. Climbs up big! Oh, it rattles the bar! Rafael Leao. Zielinski. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He's having a shot! We've got a goal! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ricci. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Donadoni unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Hullet. Donadoni. Defending was strong and firm. Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's been cut out, well played. Ricci. Pirlo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Searching pass he's played there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Takes a shot! That's another chance! It's there! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's quick to get it clear again. Del Piero looking to be a menace in the final third. Donadoni. Good ball, good take. Great ball. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And we have our very first corner. And that is expertly dealt with. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Bonucci is always scanning the pitch for targets. Hullet. And it's Del Piero. He's in a good position here. And the finish! Marvellous goal! That is so good, such sharp skills and such... And the first half is done. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And Del Piero! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, they've got it again. Donatoni, he's got away. Del Piero, out to the right. Now it's Donatoni. He's in a great position here. Yildiz! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Definitely not one of his best. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. That is lovely. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ricci. Zielinski has it in a wide position. Ibrahimovic has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Picked out chance! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be
Up he goes! And he's found the net! Into the lead once more. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Swept in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tries to pass it through. Platini providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he's been caught napping. Zanetti, big header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Yildiz.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rabiot. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic being hunted in packs.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Ricci. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Caught offside that time. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Platini. Del Piero. Looking for options for movement. Think through. Cleared away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. He's being urged to shoot. And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And surely now, the result beyond doubt. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And a chance! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Del Piero taking charge of the dead ball. And with that, the final whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours.